Hey, what's going on? I know this is unusual. I typically don't stream during the week, but I figured I'd do a quick one. I've got a video coming out very soon. It is a beginner's guide to Bannerlord, which I've done a tips video, but not really an actual beginner's guide. So I figured I'd do one of these, and I came up with I think a pretty good build, and I wanted to test it out. Figured I've been running tests offline. I figured I'd do one online just so people can kind of see what's going on. I can get a couple more videos out there in case anybody was interested. So we're gonna run right through it. I know there's nobody here yet, but this is mostly for the VOD after the fact. Like I said, I typically don't stream during the week, especially not during the day. So, but anyways, hello to everybody that's shown up. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Hey, Ludi. Hey, Gidolf. How's your day going? So I'm going to run right through this. Like I said, the whole goal of this is to take somebody from brand new, not knowing how to play the game, all the way up to the mid game, where they can own a fief, be part of a kingdom, have a decent army, and have a lot of options for how they want to progress the rest of their game. Because I noticed a lot of beginners have a real hard time kind of figuring out where to get their feet planted and move forward. So, Wax City, I don't play multiplayer, so I have no clue. Yeah, good question though. Let's go to, so we're starting off in Sandbox. Hey, Alan. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm glad to hear the guides are helpful. I gotta get some more updated ones coming out soon. So in this one, we're gonna pick Empire just because they're the easiest to manage in the early and mid game. I feel like their troops are decent. You start off in a decent area. Recruiting prisoners is gonna be easy because there's 2 other empires you can fight against. So just pick the Empire, and then we're not gonna mess around with our character. I don't want to spend time with cosmetic stuff. And in terms of build, we're gonna go Urban Merchant. Your way with people, with your tutor, stood guard with the garrison, and treated people well. So essentially, we're putting anything that gives us social and intelligence. We're not going to go any personal combat, just because I feel like as a beginner, it's probably not going to help you too much. You could do like a combat-only playthrough later, maybe once you kind of get the hang of the game, but yeah, like I said, the whole point of this is just to get you going. So 40 years old, this is going to give us a little bit of bonus in the early game, get us started, but also give us a little bit of leeway between when we start and when we actually get too old and we'll end up dying. So 40 years old, I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff. Let's just change the name so we know it's easy to tell who we are when we see our name on the screen. And I'm going to recommend going Bannerlord settings, even though as a beginner it might be a little tough. I still recommend doing Bannerlord. It's not as hard as it seems, especially if you followed this guide to the T. Hey, Avant-Garde, how's it going? So Bannerlord settings. First thing we do is go right to Danustica, and we're going to put our perks. So for Charm, if you feel comfortable with tournaments, take Self-Promoter. I don't recommend it unless you're really good at the game, because we're not going to have any combat skills, and it's still possible to win tournaments without any combat skills, but you have to be pretty good. So just take Viril. We'll have a spouse at some point that'll help us get kids faster. And then our starting points are going to go all into intelligence. So make sure your intelligence, anytime you get an attribute point, go into intelligence. We're going to max out Steward and medicine first. We'll max out leadership next, charm after that, and then tactics after that, and then engineering after that. Like I said, this is all going to go in a guide, so I'm going to go kind of fast. This is more of a dry run, just a test run. So, hey, Journeys and Hakeem. And Mushroom, how you guys doing? Okay, so first thing we're doing, we are looking for animals that we can immediately buy and butcher. So there's some sheep here. Also, we're going to sell our starting gear. We'll keep our clothes on our main set, and then we'll have a shield and a sword. On the civilian setting up here, the civilian outfit, just sell everything. We don't need it. And then we need to go back into trade, and we're going to chop up these animals and sell them. That gives us a decent start. So we got 2K. Well, not bad. And then make sure you buy a little bit of grain. Buy a couple grain there. Alright, so, and then you could start buying animals, but personally I would rather just go to Vostrom. So in the guide, I'm going to have you go to Vostrom and Poros just to pick up more animals. And then after that, the animals are too expensive to buy, so. You have peasants to fight for you? Yeah, that's true. That's kind of what we're going for in this build. It's going to be heavy on the team fighting, you know, commanding your troops. All right. So again, we're just going to check and see if they have animals. They don't, so it's unfortunate, but it's going to happen. In some of my runs, all 3 towns, they had no animals. So it's kind of a pain, and I'm going to recommend maybe
Today
restarting.
is not your lucky day, Fred.
I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Yeah, fighting this is not going to be doable. I guess we'll just surrender. I meant to pay them off. I'm clicking too fast. Actually, you know what? Here, let's do it again. Get the sheep. Yeah, seriously, the sheep. But yeah, I gotta slow this down a little bit when I'm traveling, because the thing is, I have the better time mod on, so I speed up the campaign map really fast, and we don't have any scouting skills. So, anyways, urban merchant, your way with people is tutor, stood with the guards, treated people well, 40 years old, skip all this nonsense. Change the names. Like I said, I want to get this down to where I have everything memorized, so that when I'm doing it, it's really fast. Mordechai, not really an Empire run. It's just for the beginner's guide. Yeah, it's to help people get started off on a really good footing. Lekelchi, how's life treating you lately? Pretty good. Yeah, everything's good. My daughter's off at school now, finally. So that's our first kid going to school. That's why I'm able to do stuff like this. Normally I wouldn't be able to stream because I'm watching the kids during the day, helping the wife. But now with only 1 kid left in the house until like 2:30 in the afternoon, I get a little bit more free time, so. I don't know why, but kill and sell animals doesn't work for me. Well, so usually what happens, here, I'll show you what's most likely happening. So we're gonna sell our bow, sell our personal gear before I forget. And hopefully they have some animals we can butcher. Yeah, here we go, 2 sheep. So when you first buy them, you can't do anything. It won't let you. You have to actually do the transaction and then go back to trade and then try it there. Also, if you do any kind of trading, like let's say if we had an item right here and I try and sell the item, it takes away your ability to chop them up. So you can't, make sure you don't do any trading until you chop them up. Then you can do stuff. So yeah, it can take it away. So you see, as soon as I put an item in here and sell it, it takes the option to do that. So make sure you don't sell anything. Just come in here, first thing you do, chop up the sheep, and then you can sell that stuff. So a little worse start than last time. We get 1,800 this time. I think we were close to 2K last time. Let's put our points. So intelligence, everything goes to Stuart, and medicine. And then we're going to go to our next town, but I'm going to slow it down here so we don't get caught. Let's see. Don't know why, but the... Yeah.
Still right there.
Oh, jeez. I did it again, didn't I? Well, let's just pay him off this time. I was looking at chat right when I looked back. I didn't realize there was somebody in front of us. Yeah, that's going to happen again, probably a couple times. Oh, you mean you don't make profit? You have to do it right at the very beginning. If it's like the first day or 2 days, you can do it. Past that, you can't do it, because the prices will level out. So like right here, there's no animals. We got to go. You can probably hit 2 towns at most, and then you're pretty much done. So like in the guide, I'm going to recommend going all the way to Vostrom, and then 1 more west to Poros, and then you stop at Poros. Whatever you have is what you use. All right, here we go. We finally made it. So you can see right here, yeah, they still have sheep, and they have a really good selection of hogs. So this is going to be really nice. So trade, come back here, cut them up, sell it. We're going to buy the sheep as well. We're going to go back in, cut them up and sell it. And you can see we went from 1,800 to 4K. So we have a pretty good, healthy start. Now, this is not always going to happen. Sometimes you're going to get stuck around 2K, you know, something like that. But it's not that big of a deal. So what I'm going to recommend doing in the early game is make sure you get some food. Unfortunately, this food's really expensive here. We're going to hire a party to go fight, and then we're going to make sure we have animals for them. So oftentimes I see what happens. A lot of people they'll hire people, but they won't worry about their movement speed, and then they can't catch anything. And then they're stuck in this feedback loop of they have too many troops that they have to pay for, but they can't make money to feed them. And they can't catch bandits to kill to feed their troops, so it's like a big feedback loop. So what I'm going to recommend is anytime you buy a troop, you have to make sure you have enough money to buy a mount for it. So I would like to see you actually teaching grandma how to do your live stream. So both of my all of my grandparents are dead except for my grandpa on my mom's side, who I don't actually know. I met him once in my life, so I don't really know him, but yeah, all the other grandparents are gone. But if they were alive, it might be kind of funny to try and teach them, actually. I can imagine on my dad's side, she was a school teacher. She hated video games. So I could just imagine trying to teach her. She would have gotten the yardstick out and started whacking me with it. Yeah, that's pretty funny. She was a good lady, though. All right, so we're going to keep hiring people. And like I said, we want to make sure that we can, anytime we hire somebody, oh, crap. We have to have mounts. Otherwise, like, what is this, man? This is crazy. Holy crap, dude. We have to be able to hire, we have to be able to buy animals mounts so that we can actually get away from this. Oh, jeez. So we have to pay them off. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's money that we could have spent on mounts, but it is what it is. Oh, we're gonna get chased again. Lovely. All right, let's buy as many palfrey as we can. We don't have quite enough, but we probably have enough to get away. I'm gonna use the arrow keys, actually. You gotta be kidding me. Did I just crash? I just crashed. Well, this was happening the other day when I live streamed, so I don't know what is going on with this game, man. I think it might have to do with OBS and live streaming, because I did this run about 3 or 4 times already yesterday, and I didn't crash once. So I think it has to do something with both the live stream recording and the game at the same time. So something weird's happening. Hey, Mario. Good to see you recently while playing ROT. Got it. Did they ever bring the pregnancy rate back up? Kind of. They made it so that you can get pregnant while you're moving around the map, so that helps a little bit. 9:51. We only lost 2 minutes. It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, food. Yeah, we gotta get food. Oh, cool. Yeah, we gotta go back here and start over. Oh well. It's alright. Yeah, I don't know why this game keeps crashing on me. It's really strange. But anyways, let's get some troops. We need to make sure we get animals as well, like I said. So we'll probably buy as many as we can get without going negative on the movement speed. So there we go. We'll back it off by 1. And we'll probably just buy some I know it's really expensive here, but we'll just buy 1. It should tide us over for now. Grandma can't fight. Yeah. Looter's nightmare. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'm going to stay away from that area. Holy crap, that was a lot of archers. Those are like the worst ones to have when you have only the tier 1 units. These guys don't have shields, so pretty awful. Okay, we got up to 11 Midland Palfrey. We should be able to afford troops up to that point. We still have 1,100, so we're good. The most expensive part is the mounts, so what will be the goal of the run? So, Janish, if you look at the description, I put some of the goals that we're going to be going for. We have to try and get to clan tier 2 at the least. We want to join. We want to join as a mercenary in clan tier 1. We want to go vassal at clan tier 2. We want to have 3 workshops to pay us passive income, and we need to get at least 1 fief, preferably a town. But if all we can get is a castle, then so be it. Hey, Aaron Royce, what's up? Gonna turn it into condominiums. All right, so yeah, I would say we want to be able to get a fief, and then I noticed a lot of people on the last obtaining your first fief guide complained that they weren't able to keep it. And so one of the objectives here is to survive with that fief for at least 1 war, or maybe a year. I haven't decided, but I want to show how to defend your fief and hold it, even against much bigger armies. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Now, we have a big enough army, we could probably take on a group of 10. Although what I would recommend when you're first starting out, just go for something that's, 2 or 3 troops less than what you currently have. Yeah. So like a 5 versus 10 is fine. Don't count yourself in there. We have 10 infantry. So 10 versus 5, this is totally fine.
Hear me! Attack!
Yeah, the problem with allies is it's going to be hard for a beginner to be able to do that. Because you got to remember, beginners probably not going to be that good at combat. So... Alright, so our goal here, when we're fighting looters in the beginning, is just to be a nuisance. Just get in the way, distract them so that your units don't get killed. They're gonna get some... Oh, we just lost one. Yeah, it is what it is. You're gonna lose them once in a while, but, Do you think Bannerlord will get any type of DLC? Mr. Pickles, I hope so. Yeah, because that, I mean, if that's the only way we get new content with the game is if we have to pay for a DLC, I get it. You know, as a business, they kind of have to, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think they've pretty much moved on from this game, or they've started developing something else, either a new game or a DLC, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Now, as these guys upgrade, we're going to have them get the shields. Usually I would wait until everybody's fully leveled up, but in this case, we're not going to do that. We're just going to level them up as soon as we can get them, because they have a hard time surviving without a shield. Let's pick on this group of 10 now that we leveled up our units. We can pick on them pretty easily. And like I said, the main reason beginners struggle so much is because they can't catch people. They don't worry about, they don't focus on their mounts to get, you know, the movement speed. Did you achieve 100% achievement last stream? Dorian, I think I missed 2 out of the 5 that I wanted to get, but I did end up getting 3. So I had 7 kids. I got the 100 tournament wins, and then there was one more. Let me look, actually. I forgot what it was. Defeat Radagos in a duel. Yeah, so I did that. So I got 3 of the 5. There's a couple that I had to take off because I realized they are only multiplayer only, and I'm not gonna be doing multiplayer achievements, at least not yet. So I've got to complete the Empire quest line. That's one of the ones that I still have to do. There's a couple that are kind of RNG based, and then there's one you have to become a great grandparent. So those ones are going to take a long time, but I do plan on working on those as well. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Under my orders!
Is it good to be a vassal? Yeah, it is.
Give 'em hell!
Being a vassal is pretty good because it's a lot easier to get your first fief, and then you can just take it with you later if you want. You could use terrain to set traps. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Bosch, sorry I missed your message. I've been good. How about you? Let's get in here and distract these guys. Like I said, our main goal is to keep our guys from dying, because they like to die for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why they're struggling here. This is not even a hard fight.
Oh, you bastard!
Whatever. It's okay. We're gonna lose people. It's part of the game. And they're not that expensive to replace, so... not that big of a deal, but it is kind of annoying. Alright, we gotta keep recruiting more, and then the grind right here is to get up to maybe 15 or 20 troops, and then we're gonna start doing quests. Have you played Petty Kingdom mod yet? Yeah, I did actually, Doggy Bone. I used it for one of my campaigns. It's kind of nice having a bunch of small ones, and then seeing who comes out on top. I thought that was pretty fun. Oh, these guys actually think they can win. Interesting. Oh my, so many. Alright, yeah, let's not go anywhere near that. That's gonna be a nightmare. Let's get back up to our 10, and then let's go actually purchase some more horses so that we can hire more troops. We have to sell some items too. And then one thing that we're gonna do very soon is we're gonna start stacking up our food so we can get some steward XP. But in the early game, it doesn't really, in this early in the game, it doesn't make sense because we just don't even have money to buy our troops yet. So we need to make sure we have our troops first. We'll sell everything that we can that we're not using. So we don't want to sell our horses or food. Everything else can go though. There we go. So we'll make another 400. We got a little bit of money. We can buy a couple more horses. Let's buy like 2 more. I would recommend staying around 1,000 and then recruiting up to however many horses you have. Yeah, Force Bandits are rough until you get shields, and then it's not too bad. I'm actually go this way because I don't want to be near that. That was like a whole swarm nest of the Force Bandits. And we have 13 Midland Palfrey. We can get one more troop. There we go. So now we have everybody's got a horse. We're still moving at a good speed. We have prisoners we need to get rid of because they are slowing us down. There we go. So your movement speed should stay around 6 if you're not in the forest in the early game. That's going to be fast enough to catch pretty much everybody on the map except for caravans.
Yeah. Under my orders! Attack!
When you give the Dragon Banner to the said kingdom. Yeah, I think that's true. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the campaign because I usually do sandbox. But yeah, that would make sense. Let's distract some of these guys. Yeah, we're still losing people, which is really dumb. I don't know why we're losing so many people. We outnumber them, but I guess fine. Losing the recruits is not that big of a deal. And then, like I said, anytime we get a chance, we're gonna promote these guys. Oh, I didn't mean that actually. Shoot. Yeah, I meant this one. There we go. So more shields. We just need to keep pumping everybody until they get a shield. It's not that big of a difference in wage too. They go from 2 to 3. So, hey, AN, what's going on? All right, have a good night. I don't know those Chinese characters. Wan Shanghao. I know that one. All right, let's get our people back. I have like 25 troops, just caravan guards, cons guard. Yeah, seriously, those guys are really strong and fast. Watching plan, but watching guides while playing Bannerlord helps. Hey, Venom. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I haven't done a full-on beginner's guide for the game, which is silly because I've done literally hundreds of guides for this game. But yeah, I need to go back and do it, so that's what I'm doing here. I think we can get another Midlands Palfrey, and then we can take another troop. And we're just going to work our way up and check for quests like Deliver the Herd in the early game is fine because we don't have to have enough troops. Oh, Train the Troops is really good too. Actually, those two are the ones that I'm going to recommend looking for. And then eventually we're going to do Caravan Guard, either Caravan Ambush or Caravan Escort. Those are the two that we're going to be farming. And then we're just going to go like that. Deliver the Herd. We can only do one at a time though. Oh, no. Train troops. Yeah, what am I talking about? So train troops, deliver the herd. These are the two we want in the very early game that I'm going to recommend for beginners. Because they just help you. You don't have to fight big groups. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't run into anybody, but that's fine.
Yeah, you...
Give them the full thing. We'll get 750 for that. That means we can take some more... Oh no, these are really expensive horses here though. Yeah, that's way too much. Leaving loot for upgrade points? No. We're going to be selling all the loot. We need all the cash we can get. And then like I said before I had to restart again, so Stewart maxes first, Medicine second, Leadership third, Charm fourth, Tactics fifth, Engineering sixth. And then after that you can put them wherever you want. Doesn't matter. Hey, Nub the Creeper. Me and my brother are huge fans of yours, the guys. We're Kingsborough. Yeah, nice. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for showing up, by the way. Current playthrough, Caravan RP. Yeah, mounts used to be so good to trade. Now they're kind of mediocre, but I guess you could still do it. How does the clan persuasion work? Because sometimes the clan has no fiefs. They still doesn't want to join. Yeah, so Dino, it's a mix. There's a lot of factors that go into that. They have to want to join you, which... If your relationship's high enough, that helps. If they don't have any fiefs, that helps. If you have a strong kingdom with a lot of troops and a lot of wealth, that helps. So think of it like a balancing act. If you have enough things in the positive, they will want to join. And if there's enough negative things, like they don't like you, if your kingdom's really weak, if you don't have a lot of troops, if you don't have a lot of wealth, then they're just not going to want to join because it's a higher risk for them. So yeah, you'll notice it's much easier to recruit people when you have a big kingdom. So in the early game, if you have a hard time recruiting people, just promote companions. Don't even bother with the other stuff. Because at least you have somebody, so. Pay 7,000 for a wife. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we could probably take this looter group on.
Yeah.
This one we're for sure going to have to focus pretty heavily on. So what I'm going to do is let's get out ahead of these guys. Actually, let's have them stop. I'll spread them out as much as we can. So again, as a beginner, we're probably not going to do a whole lot of fighting. We just want to distract as many of these guys as possible. If they're not going to pay attention, we're going to whack them on the head because you don't want a big solid line reaching your front line. There we go. Now we can pull them out. We should be fine. Oh, see, but then you get idiots like this. Like, what are you even thinking? Instantly he's gonna die. Yeah, it's so stupid. Why would you go out like that, man? Oh, I hate when they do that. They just go out in a 1v5 when we outnumber them. Yeah, it should have been an easy no loss, but it's alright. He got injured, we only lost recruits, that's not a big deal. And then our borrowed troops did get some levels. We need to get a few more though to turn that quest in. There we we go. Don't upgrade them yet, just leave them. There we go. And let's try and pick up a few more troops. Replace the ones that we just lost. And if we could find that big group of looters, where did they go? And what's our time limit on this? 55 days? So we got time. Are you familiar which titles are the best for each skill? Which titles are the best for each skill? I'm not sure I understand your question. Which titles? Are we talking about the same game? Are you talking about Bannerlord? Hey, Brian. How you been, man? Legionaries are very good, yeah. I'm surprised at how useful the +% of looted rubber really is. Yeah, Haynes, if you have trouble getting loot and you're not going to be owning a bunch of fiefs, then it's really good to have that. Hey, Longstrider. Watching your content for some months. Help me work on my first world. Oh, nice. Congrats, man. Yeah, good luck on the rest of your world conquest. Hopefully it goes well. I know it can be a bit tedious, but once you kind of get a rhythm going, it's not too bad. Currently watching your War Tales playthrough. Oh yeah, that was fun. I wish the game was a little bit more varied. I got kind of burnt out towards the end, but that was a really fun game in the beginning. Like the first 2 regions that I played in, I thought it was really fun. Let's not mess with archers because they're gonna wreck our poor borrowed troops. We don't want to do that. Alright, we're just trying to find a group of looters we can pick on, but we're not having any luck here. There we go, there's a group. And let's get a little more grain. We're gonna run out soon.
We're just
There we go.
under my orders.
Did you prefer old battle AI and Bannerlord? Durant, there's some things that I like about the old one and some things I like about the new one. I would prefer the old one and then just use the RBM mod, to be honest. I feel like the old Bannerlord with RBM active was much better. Well, not much better, but I feel like it was a little bit better. Alright, let's keep these guys from joining the battle. So we just don't want them to team up on people. So this is somebody you get whacked in the back, we're gonna smack them so they get distracted. There we go. Alright, we could chase people down. This guy just got hit in the butt. I saw blood splat off of his cheeks. There we go. Alright, no losses. We got 2 of these guys leveled up. That's perfect. We can promote them all. So once they all level up, promote them, and then we'll send them back so we can send it back. We're going to get 2,400 for that. That is a huge amount of money. So if you get Train the Troops quest, that's going to be your best chance. So, hey, Furman Zen, what's up? Since I started watching videos recently, I started enjoying the game even more. I'm glad to hear that. I know it's kind of a tough game. There's a big lack of info with how things work in the game, so it can be challenging to kind of figure out how things work, but hopefully the videos are helping. What mod are you using that speeds things up? So, Strift, there's 2. I have one for right here, the campaign map. This one's called Better Time. It allows you to have an extra fast forward on the campaign map if you find it too slow. And then there's one when you're in battles. That one's called RTS Camera. You mean like the Outcast, the Spice Vendor tab? Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Yeah. So even within those, they're still a little bit randomized, but you're right. Yeah, the titles. So you were saying which ones are the best for Caravan, I think? Let me make sure I understood your question. Which are the best for each skill? Yeah, I actually did a video on that, although they've been updated since then, so I don't know how many of them are still accurate. But I did a video on companions, so if you want to check that out, I have a whole list. I think it's in a database too. But yeah, some of that might not be updated fully because I noticed they did add some more things. On this one, for your first leadership perk, take the top one, combat tips. Getting experience for your tier 1 and tier 2 is nice, but you probably want to have it for everybody. And also very important is the +1 troop tier when you're recruiting from the same culture. That's really, really, really good to have. So I prefer that one. And then we're going to cap out our medicine. So Stewart, medicine are done. We're going to do leadership next. We don't have any quests active, so we need to go... I think we can probably afford to get more. Let's go ahead and hire some more people, and we'll max out our party. Well, maybe we don't want to max it out, because if we get train the troop quest, we're going to want to be able to take it. Let's go ahead and make sure we're not going to sell any food. We don't have any food. We don't want to sell our Sumpter horse. We'll sell everything else. That gives us 871, so we're good there. Midland palfrey. Let's go up to like 18. Or 20. Yeah, 20 is fine, actually. Let's go 20 total. And we want to go to 21 troops, because we subtract our number out of that. So everybody's got a mount. There we go. Now we can start switching over to Army of Poachers is a fine quest. We can do that one. So this one, what I recommend doing is, since we have some charm skill, we're going to want to try and negotiate with them. So train the, dealing with the poachers, you go to the village and you just wait until nighttime, and then you can either fight them or you can negotiate. Now, if you fail your negotiation, you're going to fight them anyways. And then when you're in here, just pick the one that has the highest number. So highest success chance, just do that. Max graphics for main map. Is there a mod for making custom graphics preset? Ooh, that's a good question, Mordecai. I don't know. Small battles and 1,000 man. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I had to turn my settings down because I kept crashing so much. It was really bizarre because I almost never crash with this game, but it just kept crashing. All right, we were able to dissuade these people, so we're actually going to just get the money without having to fight them, which is good because we also get charm XP, which we want to level up. So fighting them is fine too. You get loot and make a little bit more money, but either way would be fine. I would recommend trying to just persuade them though. And then there's an easy target here. When you start getting to power levels like this, you could just skip it and send the troops. Most of the time, you're not going to get any losses. So we'll just do that once in a while. We're going to get some meat. That'll be good. We could probably start buying other food types. So now that we have 20 troops, the next phase, and like I said, I'm going to have this all in a guide. It'll be fully detailed. And I'm also going to have the checklist like I did on my other grandma guides. So it'll be full checklist on the screen, and then you'll have access to Notion as well. But we want to buy at least maybe 2 of each food for now, so we don't use all of our money. There we go. It's going to be very expensive, but we could afford it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 types of food that we need, so we're short 1. I think we're missing not olives, not dates. That's usually one of the big ones. Grapes. We're missing grapes. Okay, so we need to go get grapes from somewhere else, and we need to find good quests. There's no good ones here. And again, if you're good at combat, let's say you're new to Bannerlord, but you're still very good at combat, then you can do that still. You could just do the tournament. And then just don't bet any money so you don't lose your money. Just do the regular ones, and if you win the prize at the end, that's fine. It doesn't cost you anything, it's free. What does leaving a company on the keep or tavern do? A companion. Yeah, so when you leave a companion, when you go to Tavern District and you have this little plus sign, you can leave them there. So number 1, it removes them from your party so you don't have to pay their daily wage. So that's one thing. Number 2 is they will start to talk to people in the town. Like any noble that's in the town, they'll try and schmooze them, and you could get some positive relation gain, and it'll also level up their charm XP. They become what's called an ambassador. So it's really those 2 things. Number 1 is they don't drain your income, and number 2 is they can level up their charm and gain some relations for you with that clan. So what's the ratio of food used per day per number of troops? If you hover your mouse over the food right here, it'll tell you it's -1.1, and we have 21 troops, so 20, it's about 0.05 per troop, I think it is, roughly, somewhere around there. Hey Nam, how you doing? Bosch, which overall mod would you recommend, if any? I thought Eagle Rising was really good. That's a pretty big overhaul mod. Yeah, I thought that one was really good. I had 2 good campaigns with that one. Okay, so get rid of the prisoners because we don't want to be slowed down. And then we're just going to go town to town looking for certain things. Also, we're going to buy our workshops in this town, so we need to keep an eye on it.
Welcome.
And check on how expensive they are. 25. Yeah, 25 grand, so we need to save up 25 grand to be able to buy that. Yeah, no problem, Popper. Hey, Sandy Wriggler. So the goal now is go town to town. We're going to fight any bandits we see along the way, and we'll check quests at towns. But we're literally just going to go door to door. We're door-to-door salesmen right now. Army of Poachers and other... So we'll do this one again. This one's fine. And it's close by, no big deal. We just sit there and wait. And like I said, we'll try and negotiate with them. Hey, Apollo, what's the goal for the run? If you check the description, I've got it written out. But the main goals, we're going to try and reach Clan Tier 2. We're going to have an army of about 200 troops. We're going to have a decent amount of money. I didn't put the money in there. Probably like 100,000 to 150K in the bank. We're going to try and get a fief. And then we need to defend the fief within a war. And then I think we'll call it good to go, because my goal here is to get everybody that's brand new to the game up to the point where at the mid game where they can have more than one party, they can form their own army, they have their own fief to manage, maybe 1 or 2 fiefs, something like that, and they know how to actually defend it. So if you can go from never playing the game before to that point in say like 4 or 5 hours, then I'll call it a successful guide. So that's what we're trying to do there. And also, I'm not going to put specific goals here, but we're going to try and get these leveled up. So we'll have intelligence maxed out. We'll get social up to maybe 7 points. We'll probably have Stewart up to maybe 250 to 300. Medicine will probably be about 150. So we want to get a lot of these leveled up pretty high. Negotiate with poachers. And then again, let's just see if they'll take it. Have you ever played with Noita? I've never even heard of that before, Sandy. That's interesting. What is it? Alright, there we go. So we negotiated with them successfully. We're just going to get the money for free, and we get some charm XP. We got a level out of it. And I hate... They have these little bubbles down here. You got to click on them to get rid of it. Hey, David Wynn. What's up? What's up, man? Are you going for specific troops in your party? Oh, that's a good point, Apollo. I totally forgot to mention that. So in the early game, we're only doing shielded troops. We're going to try and get everybody up to level 3, and then we're going to stop upgrading at that point. And then once we get to maybe 50 to 75 troops, we will start to expand into archers and cavalry. But in the early game, I recommend just using only melee troops. Because like I said, as a beginner, it's going to simplify your life, and they're still very good. It's not optimal. Optimal would be archers, but again, they're a little bit harder to, there's a little bit more nuance with how to use them correctly. So I figured we'd just simplify it.
Command!
And again, we're just going to F1, F3. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. So F1, F3, get everybody charging. We're going to go distract these boys as many as we can, so that they can get really big numbers. So it'll be like a 20 on 4 at a time, instead of a 17 on 20. And we can play with these guys if we want, but it's no big deal. And we can just speed it up. And anybody that's left, we can clean them up. Now you get experience and you get their loot, but you don't actually get, you don't get any more renown for killing guys after the fact, or morale, so that's unfortunate. Now we did lose 2 recruits. No big deal, we can just hire them back. Road-like and turned. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Noita, I've never heard of it. A side-scrolling physics-based dungeon crawler, kind of hard on noobs. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played games like that too much, but I've seen a lot of people do challenge runs on those, and they do look really fun. It's something like I would probably enjoy. What's the best early childhood option for Asterai? Mr. Abel, I don't know the options by heart. I'd have to look it up. I'm not sure. It really depends on what you're looking to do. Just downloaded Rain World, another side-scroller. Yeah, some of the side-scrollers are really fun. I don't really care too much about graphics. So if it's like old graphics, but the gameplay loop is really fun, I'm fine with that. Like Songs of Six, that's another game that's got absolutely awful graphics, but I just don't care because the gameplay loop's really fun. Let's get over to Umbrella before we take on another fight. Like I said, really your main goal should be to get quests, not chase every single bandit group that you see, because they don't give you that much money, but if they're easy to catch, it's good to do that. And then you have a chance to sell your loot and then top back up on whatever food you're short on. So what I recommend doing when you're trying to buy the food, just do it right here. Like, let's say we want to get everything up to level 3. You can come over here and kind of look back and forth and see which one you need. But it's actually easier if we, let's say we want to have 3 of each food, just click on it and click the plus sign. Click on it, click the plus sign. Like that. This is the easiest way to top up your food without having to go back and forth. I get dizzy when I keep looking back and forth, so that bothers me. We'll take that. I think we're good on mounts. We don't really need too much else. And actually, we know what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade all of these guys. Let's go to level 3 on all of our troops and then sell these guys. We'll keep an eye out for a companion. I don't think we're going to do that just yet, though. And then we need another 2 troops. Yeah, 20. That'll put us at 20. Actually, no, we could go to 25. Yeah, we'll go to 20, actually, because then we need to save some room so that we can take on the other... What do you call it? That quest if we run into one. Hey, Valentine. Have a good day. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up. This game, all I needed to start 2 weeks ago. Got 200 hours. Oh, man. Hey, Jay. You got sucked in, huh? I know. This game sucks you in pretty good. How do you make passive cash without them? Well, workshops... Workshops are kind of trash, but they're still good. I would still recommend doing them. Just because they'll tide you over between the early game and the mid game when you start owning fiefs. I still think they're worth it, even though they're not that good of a return. Because here's the thing, if you have that money just sitting in your bank account, it's not going to do anything for you, right? So it's better to at least have some kind of income. So what I recommend is having at least half of your party wages covered by your passive income, and then the rest you can get from selling loot from battles, you can get from your mercenary contract, things like that. And then that should tide you over until you get to the point where you have a fief, and then you should be making good money with that. So not a new player, but 2 years of playing. I never understood what the criminal rating. Yeah, so criminal rating is basically if you commit crimes, then that goes up. And if your criminal rating goes too high, they will ban you from going in the city. And if it goes up even higher, they will automatically declare war on you and consider you an outlaw. So, hey, Russian letters. I don't know how to read that, but thanks for the content. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up, man. Still can't beat it? Yeah, Brian, it's a tough game. It's because there's so much going on and there's so many options. It's kind of difficult to know what to do. Again, we're going to keep going town to town. Anytime we run into bandits that are easy to catch, we'll take them out. But really, we just want to find some good quests. Yeah, I generally don't recommend the quests on the right side because these are bandits and they have quests that'll ruin your relationships. So probably just skip those. You can do any quest you want. As a beginner, try them out. Just see if you like it. But for me personally, if you want to try and optimize this and get to the mid-game fast as possible, then probably skip it and then maybe do like a bandit run where you focus on those later. But that's what I recommend. Are there any faster swords instead of axes? Axes are so fast when attacking. Yeah, axes are fast. Swords can be fast too. It just depends on the stats of the sword. You can make them short so they have a really fast swing speed. Just custom craft your own.
Under my orders! Troops!
What am I doing? Alright, here we go. So at Clan Tier 3, these guys do get access to javelins. You gotta be careful because they'll start splitting up and doing stupid stuff like this. Like, come on, man. Why are you doing this? Stab this guy in the face. Alright, we lost 2 infantrymen. Lovely. Yeah, I hate when that happens, but not much you can do about it. Just upgrade everybody to level 3 and then we'll leave them there. We have... Yeah, we lost 2 people. We had to go hire 2 more. I guess we could just hold them in line. I figured I'd let the other guys get out front so they can have a chance. They can get some kills, but not to be. Train the troops. Beautiful. We'll take a train the troops. Yeah, this one's a really good, and as you do more of them, they pay you more. So that one just gets even better with time. All right, now we don't want to share. We don't want to share battles, so if you see somebody trying to chase, just let them go away. Yeah, we'll send on this one. Hopefully our borrowed troops get some kills. Yeah, the Barb troops didn't get any kills there. We'll probably have to fight them manually, even if it's a small battle. Alright, we're going to try and finish this quest somewhat quickly, because these ones... actually, we got 58 days. It's not too bad.
We've got no...
But we're just going to auto-resolve. There we go. We got one upgrade. And then we'll keep going town to town. Let's see if we can pick up a caravan quest now. Escort merchant caravan. Beautiful. So we will take this. Let's upgrade our guys. No, we can't. Okay, these guys need to upgrade again. We got our first perk. So frugal's the one. Reduce your party wages. Don't worry about food. And then the next one is leadership. We're going to put a point there. And then another point into intelligence. As I mentioned, max intelligence out first. And then you're going to level up Steward, Medicine, Leadership, Charm, Tactics, and Engineering. So just like this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You feel the outcomes better than they used to be? Yeah, Sith, they seem like that sometimes, and then once in a while you get a weird RNG where you'll lose like one of your best troops to a group of 5 looters. It's just kind of weird.
Mess with us.
Keep doing it. Yeah, see, we just lost a recruit there. Luckily, it was just a recruit, though. It's fine. Wait, did we take... I was supposed to take the merchant caravan. What am I doing? Why did I leave? I meant to go there and take the quest. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Who are you?
Now, you can't take this quest unless you have enough troops. That's why I recommend in the early game, do bandit fights, do deliver the herd quests, train the troops quests. Those are all very good things to do until you get about 20 to 25 troops, and then do escort merchant caravan. And I'll tell you why this is a really good. It'll make sense in a second. You have some really good fights where you get very high tier troops as prisoners that are worth a lot. So we're gonna parlay that with another quest. And when you get here, just send him F1, F3. Don't worry about commanding troops on these. It's chaotic. There's not a whole lot you can do here. Just go around and stab people. The best thing you can do is distract people with your horse like this. Slow them down so your troops can hit them. You know, we don't have any melee combat skill whatsoever. So you could still whack people and do some decent damage, but you're not gonna be like Rambo here. And you can like distract people, and like I said, let them get hits in. So as soon as we engage with somebody, now our guys are gonna come and jump in. So it really helps you a lot. Oh, we got away. Alright, anyways. Are we losing people? No, we're not. It's the caravan guards that are getting killed. That's fine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try and distract these guys so that our boys can come in and clean them up. Oh, he smacked our horse. Oh, we got hit in the head. There we go. So like I said, you can do a lot more damage by just being a nuisance than you can by actually fighting people when you're doing it like this. So, bandit quest, in my opinion. The hideout, yeah, the hideout's a good one too, exactly. But we'll do that soon, and I'll show you a good strategy where you don't need to do any personal fighting. You can do it with just your troops. We're gonna do one of those as well. Like I said, all this is gonna be in the guide with a lot of notations. Let's go ahead and pull our troops back in, get them a little tighter. They're getting loose, and when you're loose, it's not good when you're fighting against... Yeah, we just lost somebody. It's not good to have loose troops when you're fighting against cavalry. They have a lot easier chance just running through your lines. Alright, now they're grouped up again a little bit better. They should be able to handle it. But we lost another troop. There we go. We got a kill there. Got a kill there. Oh, come on. Actually, no. Like I said, we'll just engage this guy so that our troops come in. There we go. Smack him. Oh, this guy, we can get ready for him too. Oh yeah, look at that. Roadblock. Get him, boys. Alright, now this is the annoying part, but it is what it is. So we'll just clean this up. Yeah, this is the downside to this quest, is if you don't have a lot of archers, you don't have a lot of cav yourself, it can be tedious to chase these guys down, but it's still doable. We lost only a single troop. That's not bad at all. Yeah, we got some good XP for that. Does horse matter for speed and health? Yes, it does. Yeah, the horses matter a lot, actually. So we get 2.4 renown, that's pretty good. We need to get 50 renown total, so having that is going to help a lot. These fights are really good for our bard troops because they're going to get XP for this as well. We're almost done upgrading all of them. We just need a little bit more. We're constantly getting upgrades on our gear as well. Escort merchant caravans, what we're working on here, so try not to forget that. Okay, why did these looters attack them? That is bizarre. I never see looters attack caravans. That is really bizarre. Anyways, hopefully that gives us a chance for our borrow troops to get in there. Oh, dude, he took one to the back of the head. Oh, in the throat. Man, these guys are so brutal. That's the tier 3 shielded troops. So once you get to tier 3, your fighting becomes really easy because they take out half of them before the lines even meet. No losses, bard troop at a level, so now we can turn those guys in. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't take looters, they just slow you down and they're not worth it. Just pick up these guys. These are much more worth it. And bard troop, they're going to be maxed out. Let's go get to tier 3 as well. And then we're going to send them back. That gives us another 2,400, so we're making very good money. We need to get up to 25k to buy the workshop though, so... Alright, I missed quite a bit of chat here, so let me catch up. Some perks related to party leader. Yeah. Garbage horses that can barely walk. Yeah. Yeah, it makes a big difference, especially with charge damage as well, so... Yeah, the mount makes a big difference. Alright, we're gonna go to one more town. Actually, let's see if we can pick up more troops, because we lost a few. And we can actually gain... Let's pick up more. We'll buy some more mounts if they're cheap enough here. I would recommend for this, as a beginner, try not to spend more than 300 for a mount. So we're gonna buy maybe another 5. 5 more troops. That'll still leave room for the borrowed troops if we get that quest again, but we should be in really good shape here. Catch up to this guy. He's gonna get caught here. Also, if you hold left alt and then click on the caravan, it'll automatically follow. So that way you don't have to manually do it. It's kind of annoying. It's much better to just follow. What age you start with is the best according to you. Anonymous, it depends on what you're going for. In this one, I recommended doing 40 years old because you're not too old where you're going to die soon, but you also get a decent amount of bonuses. And with this build, we're going heavy into medicine, which means we're going to get those perks that let you live a lot longer. So you won't die until you're in your 90s most of the time, 80s and 90s. So going 40 years old, in my opinion, if you're going to go for a health build is just fine. If you go 50, that's dangerous because you could die like right away. So I wouldn't recommend going 50 years old unless you turn death off. Or if you're gonna save scum. Like if you end up dying, just save scum, I guess. There you go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Alright, we don't want to get stabbed in the face. Oh, there we go. Go. Like I said, we're just trying to be a nuisance here. Our guys will do most of the heavy lifting. We just get as many kills, and it's not even the kills, just hitting them to distract them. So every time you hit somebody, it stuns them most of the time, so that they stop their attack. You don't want your guys to get hit, so just try and keep your guys alive as much as possible. Here we go. Roadblock. This guy got roadblocked. Oh crap. Yeah, I was worried about that. That's what I was worried about. I heard him coming from behind. Alright, we gotta get out. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, this is Empire culture. Yep. Would you recommend keeping and upgrading bandit troops? It depends. The mountain bandits, not really. I don't think they're that good. The sea raiders are okay. The archers are probably the best ones. And then also the steppe bandits are pretty good. The ones in the desert, not really. I don't really like them that much. This is sandbox. I mostly like campaign only because at least the family do something with. Yeah, the campaign's nice for that, but again, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for people, and having to deal with that starting quest is kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm recommending doing a sandbox start so you can get the extra stats. Dude, we are getting blasted here. What the hell is going on? This should be like an easy no-brainer, but they're just struggling. This is so stupid, man. Yeah, cavalry in this game, when it's AI versus AI, cavalry's OP. If it's AI versus player, then cavalry's pretty bad. Because you can counter them really easily, but the AI doesn't quite understand how to use them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's use the really fast speed up here. There, finally. Man, we lost a lot of troops. What a pain in the butt. We got 4.6 renown though, that's a really good one. We'll have to recover after this. We have a lot of troops here, so I'll show you what we're going to do after this. Very, very important. We're going to go find a quest for the landlord needs labor. We got another point, let's put it into leadership, and we'll keep going. Hopefully he got attacked. Are you kidding me? We have to send troops. And we lost 2 troops! We lost 2 of our high tier off of that. What the actual hell is this, man? What a joke, man. That is so stupid. Yeah, I hate auto-resolve in this game sometimes. It's so stupid. Well, there goes half our army. So we're gonna have to rebuild. That's fine. We'll get to the town. Hopefully we don't get attacked again, because we won't survive. If there's another one. There we go. Okay, so it is what it is. We got 1,700 out of it. Hey, Mallet Clark, thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Love your videos. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know I took like a 2 or 3 month break, sort of. I mean, I posted on the Let's Play channel a little bit, but I didn't post anything on here. But I'm going to get back into it pretty heavily between now and the end of the year. I've got a lot of stuff planned, so a lot of videos coming. Auto-resolve makes you cringe? I know, man. Sometimes it's fine, and then sometimes it's just really, really, really stupid. Sorry, I missed a couple. Which units suffer the most with the AI update? That's a good question, Gek. I don't know. I'd have to run some testing. Are you excited for any upcoming mods? Yeah, the Shikohu looks really good. And then, I don't know if it'll ever come out, but Kingdoms of Arda looks really good. Yeah, there's some good ones coming out. Alright, this all looks fine. We don't have any animals in there and no food in there. Just double check. So we're good there. Let's make sure we get our food back in order. So we don't need this much grain. It's just going to weigh us down. Maybe go back down to like 10. 10's plenty. And then again on the food, let's go 5 of each so we don't have to keep stopping to buy it. Yeah, if you run out of food too fast, it means just buy more. And if it's really expensive, it's fine. We're only buying small quantities. We just want to make sure we have all 9 food groups. Yeah, we only have 7 here, so we're missing dates. And we're missing grapes, probably. Yeah, we're missing grapes. Luckily, they got 5 here. So we got all 9 groups now. We're still going to make money off of this, so that's good. We need to rest because we're injured, and we need to recruit some troops. So let's wait at least until 20% so that we're not injured. Maybe like 30. That'll give us a little breathing room there. Now, before we take on another quest, actually, we could do Army Approachers. This one's fine. Because we should be able to negotiate with them. When I was doing my testing, I think I only had to fight him once out of like 6 or 7 times. And most of them was... most of the time we were able to negotiate just fine. Have you ever played Banner Kings mod? Yeah, Dread Pirate, I've done quite a few of those campaigns with that mod on. It's really fun. It just, that one tends to brick the saves sometimes, so I'm a little hesitant with it sometimes, but it is really fun. when you can get it to work. It's usually, and the sad part is it doesn't usually crash until late game. So you're like 50 hours in, or like 40 hours in, and then it starts to crash. So that kind of pisses me off, but it is what it is. All right, nice. So we got success there. We're able to get our charm. Yeah, 36. And Stuart, this level, we're gonna go with +2 daily experience, I think. Yeah, like I said, the daily XP for higher tier troops doesn't really make sense. I'd rather get the low tier, so we'll do the smaller amount that hits everybody. And then we've got a bunch of these prisoners that we need to get rid of. So once you do, so you're going to rotate between doing merchant quest, and then you're going to rotate to looking for landlord needs laborers, and you only find those with mines. So mines are really good, or so like this iron mine and silver mine. Silver mine, there's one right here. There's also clay pits. So up here in Botanian lands, there's clay pits. You can find them there. So once you get like 10 to 15 prisoners, you're going to stop what you're doing and immediately go to the nearest mine or pit, and then we're going to try and see if we can find that quest, because it's going to be like an easy 5k. Yeah, here we go. First one we went to landowner needs manual labor. So we're going to do this. Now, Flasson had a good tip here. I always forget to do it. If you visit, you can do it all in one go without having the guy, because sometimes somebody will come out and say, hey, you can't do that, you're going to screw us over. If you visit, then it doesn't actually happen.
Hey, so who are you?
So we're going to take the quest, and then we're just going to immediately talk to him again. And then give it back to him. And then they don't have time. You got 3k off of that. So like I said, we didn't do anything extra. That was like a free quest because we were already doing the merchant caravan quest. So it's basically a free three grand. The labor quest nerf, it's a little bit nerfed, but you can still make, I've made up to 5k in my testing between yesterday and today. This was 3k. 3k is still a lot. I mean, the most we've gotten before was 2400. So it's even better than that. And like I said, we already did the merchant quest. So we already had the prisoners on us, so it's basically free. Yeah, 300 trade skill is extremely painful. I don't recommend going to 300 trade. It is really, really painful. If you enjoy trade and you can do it for like 50 hours straight, by all means, more power to you, but I don't enjoy it past maybe like an hour. How do I make a kingdom without raiding any castles or anything? I don't want to lose my mercy or any trait because I want them. You could join a kingdom and leave, or you could wait for a kingdom to lose one of their fiefs, one of their towns. If they rebel, then you can immediately go there and attack them. That's one way to do it. You could also find a kingdom that's kind of distracted and attack them and try and take one of their land. That's a little bit more risky, but you know, that's one way that I've done it before. Gang leader quests not worth doing. Strift, I haven't done too many of them, so I can't really comment on it, but I know usually when you do that, it pisses off the nobles. So I don't usually recommend doing it because you want to keep good relations with these guys. Let's go ahead and do another merchant caravan quest because like I said, this is a really good loop to get into. We can take more troops actually. Let's buy some more because we have a lot of money. So 28, we can take 3 more. Actually, let's just take as many as we can. We'll be short a few mounts. We're gonna lose some when we fight anyways. Let's just get our replacements ready. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're gonna follow this guy. Same thing. Engage them as soon as we can.
Under my command!
Yeah, you get to 150 and it goes slower. Yeah, exactly. It gets exponentially harder to level the further up you go. So, why did you spend any points on strength and vigor while them in social and other? So, Emery, I'm trying to do this for a beginner, and combat is just not that useful if you're trying to play into the late game. Here's what I recommend. If you're going to do a combat-focused gameplay, just go all out. Just do all combat. If you're not going to do that, just focus on leading troops or something else like a bandit. If you kind of do half and half, it's just, in my opinion, it's not that good. I generally like to go heavy into maybe 2 categories, or just ignore it completely. So, like in this one, we're better off focusing on managing an army, and then we're going to be focusing on managing a small kingdom. So that's what this guide is going to be mostly geared towards. Oh, we're just out of reach. We got to catch him when we're coming in because we're too slow to catch him on the way out. Get this guy. Oh, stabbed him in the face. The guy survived it though. He tanked a sword thrust to the face, going head-on collision. I'm gonna actually just speed this up because it's kind of slowing the stream down a little bit. Here comes a timestamp. Yeah, I know, dude. It's pretty crazy. I've got over 5k hours in this game, and a lot of that was without mods. And I'm sure if I went even heavier into mods, I would probably get another 2,000-3,000 out of it easily. Easily, I could see the lifetime of this game being like 10k or more. I mean, that's insane. Now, keep in mind, some of that was, I would say, maybe 1,000 or more hours of that would be spent making guides and stuff. So it wasn't all just playing. But what happens if you leave the kingdom while keeping the cities? Yeah, they immediately declare war on you. Yeah, they'll declare war on you. So you'll have to defend and fight them off. We only lost a single recruit that time. That was much better. There's 3 raiders left. And we lost another recruit. Are you serious? So we fought like 30 something and we lost 1. We fight 3 and we lose another one. This game is so stupid sometimes. So stupid. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it just, in principle, it just doesn't make sense. Did you ever watch any 2 AI horde around each other? Yeah, dude, they'll circle around each other forever. It's really annoying. And another looter group's coming. Why are they attacking us?
Under my orders!
Right, I'm tired of losing people. I'm gonna let them come to us this time. I've got RTS camera to speed it up so it won't be as slow. Bannerlord achievement should be on the gravestone? Yeah, seriously. It's like a Guinness Book of World Records. Boys, there we go, no losses. Upgrade everybody to the tier 3 troop. We can afford it now. We've got 11k. We don't want to go past tier 3 though, because then troops get really expensive. So just keep them at tier 3. We're going to save up money until we can buy a workshop or 2, and then we will upgrade past that. But don't do it before. We can sell some stuff here actually, and then we'll top up our supplies. Actually, we're looking pretty good here. Let's just get a little bit more grapes. Sell everything else. I don't think we had any horses in there. No. So we'll get another 1,400. So yeah, we're in very good shape here. We still need a few more midland palfrey. They have them really cheap here. So let's just do it. Everybody's got a horse now, so we're back to full. Where you going, dude? Saniopa? Yeah, we can do that. You know what? I did crash earlier, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Let's just keep saving. Have you seen the medieval game that's like RimWorld? Yeah.
Follow me!
Life is Feudal or something? No, not that one. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one looks interesting. And yeah, I think you can build 3D, so you can go up levels and stuff too. So it's a little different, but very similar. Alright, we're gonna hold our guys until they get close to us, and then we're gonna give the charge command. Here we go. Charge command when the cab get close. And again, we just want to block as many of these guys as we can so that they don't get stabbed in the face. I think we'll just speed through this. We'll stay in formation. Let these guys do most of the work. I just want to speed this up so we don't have to spend so much time in the grind. This is the part of Bannerlord where, I guess if you're beginning, you're still new, it's pretty exciting, but once you've done it a bunch, it's kind of tedious. So we'll speed through it. One more question. Do you have video that shows the mods you use? I have a couple mod videos, but they're going to be outdated at this point because you know how Tailworlds is. They like to hotfix their games so that all the mods break. Like I had a full mod list for 1.2.9. I spent hours. I literally spent a dozen hours or more. and the whole mod list broke because they hotfixed the game. And that's why I haven't touched Bannerlord. I had a whole campaign lined up, and then they did that stupid hotfix, and it botched the whole thing. I had to start from scratch, and I just didn't even want to bother with it, so I scrapped it. Yeah, I hate when they do that, man. Okay, we got another 6 prisoners. This is really, really good. We're gonna have... Oh, no. I guess the AI got some of them. Yeah, it sucks. We need to get more. Yeah, we need to have like 10 to 12 if we want to be able to turn them in for the quest. Will you do more CK3 videos? Yeah, Terrific Life, I definitely will. I need to do this one for Bannerlord. I'll probably do like a Bannerlord campaign, and then I want to get back into CK3 before the next expansion comes out. So I'll probably do another... I'll probably do a campaign. I haven't done a full CK3 campaign on the Let's Play channel, so I'll probably do one of those. The in-game sound is very loud compared to the voice. Okay, I can turn that down. Give me 1 second. Let's put this down to like maybe 70%. See if that helps. Let me know if that's better. Do combat AI changes from the game update affect that of RBM? I don't know. I haven't messed with RBM. Like I said, I've been out of the loop with Bannerlord. I'm just getting back into it now. Can AI cavalry do couch lands? If yes, how can you make them do it? You can't force them to do it, but yes, they can. They have to be the right units that can actually couch lance, and then they need to be going fast enough. So what I recommend is just manually control them. Make sure that they don't turn around right away, because usually what happens is the cav will go out a certain distance and then turn around and then do it again. The problem is a lot of the AI will go out a very short distance so that you don't have enough room to get up to top speed. So if you have to, just manually control them. What we're going to do is let's go to Diathma. And again, we could pick on little looter groups, but I think at this point, we're kind of past that. We're looking for good quests. We can start looking for a spouse, although I don't want to pay money to get in, and we're almost to Clan Tier 1. Once we reach Clan Tier 1, we'll join somebody as a mercenary so that we can get even more money for doing the exact same thing we're doing right now. So, not a big deal. Let's keep moving. So like I said, there's nothing that we've done here that's complicated. A beginner should be able to handle this. Caravan ambush, we'll definitely do that.
Well.
It's got that sexy voice. Well. Alright, these guys, we gotta stay far enough away till they get attacked.
On my command!
Yeah, getting couch lance is never a fun time. It's most of the time it's instant death. If they're not going fast enough, then it won't be, but most of the time it is. Double charge. What we'll do is let's go pick on some of their archers. Keep these guys from attacking too much. Oh, the chain attack is so bad in this game, man. It's so bad. It's like going in slow motion. I mean, I know my guy doesn't have any skill, so that doesn't help, but if I just did 2 regular attacks instead of a chain attack, I would have hit him for sure before he hit me. It like slows your attack down, when I feel like the whole point of a chain attack is to be faster. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's like a misdirection. Like you're not sure where the attack's gonna come from. Go. We're actually speeding this up pretty nicely. We're getting some good kills. Right, let's just... Yeah, we'll go full speed. There we go. We got it. No losses, and we're going to get some prisoners out of it at least. 4.6 renown. That actually might be enough to put us... No, we still don't have enough prisoners. And again, get everybody to tier 3. It's a chain of strikes. How could it be bad? I mean, it looks good. It looks really good, but it's just not that fast. How come you don't F1, F4 for troops to engage in early game? They generally stay together better. Yeah, Lou, you're right. They do stay together better. They don't fight as good though. So usually I use F1, F4 to get them into range, and then I will switch it up and then do the manual charge once their lines meet, because they fight better when once they're engaged in combat, it's better to charge, and before they're engaged in combat, it's better to advance. So you're absolutely right. I should probably do that. Again, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. Anonymous, the difference between sandbox and campaign is sandbox, you don't get family members, but you get to choose how old you are. And the older you choose to be, the more extra perks you get. So like in the beginning, we started with 3 extra attribute points and 7 focus points. In the campaign, you don't get that. You start off at like 21 or 23 years old and you don't get that. But you do get a brother that you can use right away, and then a brother and sister that you can use after like 5 or 6 years in game. So that's the biggest difference. And then also sandbox, you don't have to deal with that stupid Naretzi's Folly quest. It's just not necessary, in my opinion. So, all right, what are we doing here? Vinland's Paw free. We have enough already. Okay, we are still trying to get caravan quests so we can get prisoners, because we don't have enough to do the turning in the manual labors quest. Like this guy might have it actually. Yeah, manual labor. So we need to find another one, and then we can come back here to turn it in. But you don't have to stay in Empire territory. I usually do, just because it's easier to kind of familiarize yourself to stay in one area. How good are family members? Bendover, they're good in the sense that you can have a lot of them. Like when your companion limit is, 4. When you're at, we did reach clan tier 1 actually. So it goes up with your clan tier, but if you have family members, it doesn't count against this. So the more family members you have, the more people you can put as governors to lead parties. You can have them be captains of a group of soldiers to give them bonuses, stuff like that. So it's good. It's not that big of a deal though, to be honest. Like anytime I do my world conquests, I don't have any problems without, not having a big family. It really doesn't matter. Is roguery good? Bratek, roguery is fun, but I wouldn't say it's that good. This one I did 40 years old, 8 ball. We're 40 years old, 40. Yeah, 40 years. Okay, what are we doing here? We got way too much grain. Let's get rid of some of that. And then we still need to find... we could do a poacher's quest. Again, that one's pretty easy to do. It's free money, basically. Get there before nighttime. Nice. Just in time. Oh, we might not get this one. Let's go for a double. Nope. Critical fail, so we gotta fight him this time. Yeah, campaign start is like, it's around the 20 years old. I thought it was like 21 or 23 or something. Is it 20 exactly? I thought it was like 21.
On my command!
Okay, against archers, just hide behind a building.
Move! Move!
And then you'll have a much smaller gap to close when they get close to you.
Forward! Charge!
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send them in. And then again, could be a good distraction here. Just start whacking people. Okay, they're just gonna ignore us. This is peak AI, right? Now the good thing is those guys are using maces, so even if they whack our guys, they won't die. We got no losses. These guys do turn into the quest as well, so take them. They're not that good, but it's better than nothing. We almost have everybody to level 3. Nice, now we look like a poacher. Yeah, the AI in this game leaves a lot to be desired. Hey, thanks Jack Marlowe, I appreciate it. Love the vids in the stream. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, we'll probably go another couple hours here. I do have to pick my kid up from school when she gets out. Still got a couple hours. And then I don't know if we'll have enough time to do the full run here. It'll be close though. We already reached clan tier 1, which means we need to go back and join as a vassal. or as a mercenary, I mean. And then we should probably start looking for companions. That's going to be on the list as well. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll sell some of this stuff. Actually, let's go up to 10 on each item, because we're going to start spending a lot of time away from the town. We don't want to run out of stuff. Oh, they're out of all that stuff. Alright, well, no big deal. And then these prisoners we gotta get rid of soon, but we need more to be able to turn that in. What happens if you win the chat decision? Yeah, you don't have to fight them, you just win. So we've done it 3 times now. And most of the time we were able to get it. And then you get some charm XP. So it's kind of nice.
On my order, attack!
Right, we'll take this one because it's a pretty good fight. 17's good. Like I said, we're gonna breeze through this pretty quickly. Almost. We got 2 left. Actually, we're short 1. That's fine. And we did increase our party size. Let's not recruit that back up yet, though. I want to get a... yeah, I want to get a workshop up first before we do that. Although, yeah, it's probably better to do that. Oh, there's a noble. Now, when you want to become a mercenary, you can talk to any noble. You don't have to talk to the king. So we'll talk to Mateos.
That's close.
And then over here, enter the service. They're going to pay us 160. That's not bad. Anything above 150 is, I think, is pretty good. They take a fief and don't defend. Yeah, that's the worst part of the campaign map is they go off and try and take like 2 or 3 fiefs at once without having to actually consolidate and, you know, keep that one fief. For this one, we're going to take sweatshops because we are going to own workshops, and this is going to help quite a bit. So it's going to give us a nice bonus to production there. So Steward, Medicine, Leadership, those are done. Now we're going to start working on Charm. We only have 1 more to go there. So the build is coming together pretty nicely. We still need to get some quests done, though. Now that we're a mercenary, anytime we do these quests that have us fighting groups is going to give us a big increase to money. So before we were getting, you know, 750, maybe 900 or 1,000 to do the quest. Now we're going to get like more than double that. This guy doesn't have a quest for us. We do have to be careful though, because we're at war. They're way over there though, so we should be fine. And you don't have to stick over here. Let's stay away from the war because I don't want to accidentally run into somebody and then just get clapped. It's not a good thing. Special weapon order, we're not doing those. I crashed again. Jeez, this game. So how much party size? To get 25. So yeah, I would keep it around 25 in the early game until you maybe get 1 workshop and then maybe go like another 25 and then get another workshop and then another 25 and a workshop. You just want to make sure you have some income to offset it. It's loading back up. I'll be right back. 1 second. Yeah, clan tier 2, exactly. Every time you go up in clan tier, you get an extra 25 troops. 20? I think it's 20 for your main party. And then you also get a bigger party size for having a high Steward level. So we have a lot of points into Steward, so we're gaining troops from that. I think it's every 4 levels of Steward you get 1 troop. Okay, I turned the autosave up to every 5 minutes, so we shouldn't be losing that much progress. Yeah, we lost 5 minutes. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know why this game's crashing so much. Can you get a vote to receive a city even if you don't Yes, you can, Terrific Life, you can. Yeah. If you don't own any fiefs and you're part of a kingdom, you're very likely to be on the vote, but not 100%. But you're very likely to be on the vote and have people vote for you, so... where did we leave off of what we were doing? Oh, we didn't join as a Yeah, we didn't join mercenary yet. We have to go over there and do that. This game is really annoying me right now. It crashed a lot when I streamed yesterday too. Oh, there he is.
That's close enough. Who are you?
Hold on, actually. We got a message from somebody. From Nukar. Who the hell is that? Oh, from the Aserai. Wait, did he die? Wait, where's Unkid? Did Unkid die? We're not even way year into the game. I think he died. Wow. I gotta look this up. Sorry, this is not relevant to the guide, but I am very curious. So, who's dead? Unkid. Yeah, he died. He died in battle. There's like less than a 1% chance for him to die in battle because he's got a high level. But that is interesting. Does relationship matter to get fiefs? Yeah, I think so. When it comes to them voting for you, it's not that big of a deal, but I think it does matter. It's the only way to nerf you? Yeah, seriously. Did you form the army? I didn't form the army yet. We got a little way to go before we get there. Yeah, we need to get to clan tier 2 and then join as a vassal before we can form an army. So not quite yet. Alright, we gained that level back. It's fine. Let's continue our quest. We need to keep doing the merchant caravan quests. Okay, this should be back up. I don't know why, dude, this... I updated OBS too, and it's still doing it. It's gotta be... Might be something with my CPU. I've got one of those CPUs, the Intel ones, that are having issues right now. But I've never had these issues before, though, so I don't know, maybe not. Extortion by deserters. This is another one that's really good, especially if you do it in the Empire territory, because you can get a lot of really good prisoners. If you're trying to keep to an Empire only, that's what we're doing. Once you take the extortion, just wait, and then just fight them, because then you can use the militia to help you out. You will take less losses. Workshop. Yeah, we're gonna fight this. Your game's crashing now a lot as well. Yeah, Dino, I don't know what they did to the game. It was very stable for me before. Now it is not at all stable. Intel CPU? Yeah. Now, if we can get some of these cavalry, that would be really nice, because I don't like paying for the horses. Alright, we want to take out the real threat, though. Those cav aren't really much of a threat. We want to take these guys out. So send our infantry up here and swallow these guys whole. There we go. We do have a lot of javelins, so let's try and get our javelins off. Get a nice volley of that. Alright, and we could go distract the cav while they're busy, because we're not going to be able to do a whole lot there. Way too early. It's always an adjustment when you learn to fight with low tier, with a low level character, versus like a, you know, level 300. Oh boy. Swing and a miss. Alright, everybody's pretty much dead. Let's get them grouped up again so that we don't get picked apart. So again, when you start fighting cav, this is what you need to do. Just stay grouped up. They're gonna get caught. They're gonna get slowed down and picked apart in your little square. And if you can, get in there and block them as well. Nice. Yeah, this guy should not be lasting that long. It's kind of crazy. There we go. Okay, he's dead. One more cav. He's just bravely charging an entire army by himself now. There we go. Alright, we lost 3 people. No big deal. Yeah, kind of expected when you fight these, but the thing is you're going to replace them with good troops. There's the Equite and infantrymen, so we'll at least get something back out of it. Hey, doesn't buzzard. Yeah, if you take the fief, you get a higher chance to take it. That is true. I mean, you don't have to, but it does help. The Equite, I guess it's fine. We can't really upgrade him that far though, because you need to have... Yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna bother. You need to have a what do you call it? A noble mount to upgrade him. Not the noble mount, but the other one, the higher tier mount. And so it's very expensive, and I don't like spending money on that stuff. Now, when it comes to this, you could talk to the guy and give him a discount if you want. I would rather just have the money. I don't really care about relations with these guys. Once you start getting relations, once you start owning fiefs, your relationship's gonna skyrocket anyways. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. We lost, I think, 3 people. 36. We can have 35. Yeah, we can have 1 more. Oh, actually, we got some extra ones. Some Ron seed. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Is the World Conquest throwing build still viable? Hey, Lord Azos. To use javelins or throwing... if you're going to use a throwing build, definitely use javelins. Yeah, I think it's still viable. I think so. Are you playing with any mods? Just a couple to speed the game up a little bit, because on a live stream, I try and get rid of as many of the slow, grindy parts as possible, so we can get back to the action stuff. But aside from that, no, not really. In and out, we're not doing that one. Needs tools, we're not doing that one because it just doesn't help us. Merchant caravan, that's what we want. So we'll do another one of these. Like I said, we're not really doing this for anything other than the troops that we have to fight against. They make really good prisoners. So that's why I think this quest is one of the better ones.
After me!
We'll just stay back by the archers and protect the archers. Homeboys in front.
Move!
Oh man, they got rocked. Yeah, this is... we're using better troops now, so this is going to go a little bit faster. We need to help with the archers, though. No big deal. Got him in the face. Oh wow, he actually stabbed me. I thought he was going around, so I left him alone. Go. We're actually getting a decent amount of kills here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we don't want to do that again, because we need to be able to fight. Oh, that's actually really bad. We may not be able to fight again. So let's try and avoid fighting. I think we can send these guys out now. They're having issues. I'm going to just go to the edge of the map. Oh, yeah. Equip best item. I forgot about that one. I had that one on as well. They put that one, I think before I had to only get it on the workshop, but it's on Nexus now. Same thing with RTS, that one's on Nexus as well. Yeah, exactly. Mordecai, that's exactly what I like to do. The tier 4 and above, exactly. Because then you don't have to spend the money. That's why I pretty much ignore everybody else. Lost a recruit, not a big deal. Don't stab me, please. Oh, they're both going after me now. Yeah, come through my line. There we go. Oh, oh man, he got a kill right before he died. That's bad luck. We only lost one recruit, and like I said, we're gonna get a lot of prisoners. That's really what we're interested in here. There we go. We can do the quest now for sure. And then we could also take... Yeah, we can take one of those guys. Yeah, we're 16%, so we're very close to being able to fight again. We should be fine. Yeah, we're working our way to 25. We're almost there, but not quite. Okay, we're making very good money here. 1,700 from the battle loot. Let's get up to 10 on these. Yeah, we kind of have a lot of mounts. We're not in a herding penalty yet, though. We just don't need this many sumpter horses. Let's go down to like 20, 15. 15's fine. We're going to keep getting them, so that's fine there. Hey, Riemann. Okay. Get a little bit of healing done. There we go. So we should be able to fight this next one. And then if we pass by it... There we go. I was gonna say, if we pass by like a mine or something, we could potentially do it. I think also the salt pits. So the clay pits and the salt pits also can do that quest.
On my command, footmen!
Let's actually get our guys grouped up into more of a square.
Move forward!
So we can absorb that.
Attack!
Yeah, there we go. Oh. Failed pretty hard there. Alright, I am just not hitting anything here. I'm gonna go to the edge of the map. Let's speed this up. I think our boys should be fine here. Yeah, we're losing a couple, but they should be getting kills. Oh, wow. That would have been actually kind of funny if he killed us. Wait, is he gonna give up? Yeah, looks like he gave up. Oh, looks like we got a contestant.
Yeah!
Alright, we're almost done. One loss. That's fine. But yeah, you could see... Oh, I didn't join. What the heck? I thought I joined. Wait, what happened? I didn't join. I thought I joined. Yeah, what I meant to do was join so we can get XP for that. What an idiot. Why do I keep forgetting this stuff? Alright, hopefully this is the last one. No, we have to go to one more. Okay, they don't have the quest. See if this guy has a quest. They don't. They're getting picked on. Of course, of course. We auto-resolve with a really small battle and we lose somebody. I would not expect otherwise with Bannerlord. We also need a spear. That would have made our lives a lot easier. So let's get a spear. Is this the old patch? This is 0.10, 1.2.10. So not the most recent one. I think the most recent is like 0.11. This is 0.10 because the 0.11 seems to be giving people a lot of problems. What are those two new icons above the... Oh yeah, that's from a mod. This is equip best item. This basically just like if I have a bad piece of equipment and I have a better one in storage, it'll just tell me that I can upgrade it. So you can push that, or you can do it automatically. It'll do it for all your gear. So that's what that is. Do you play all campaigns on realistic difficulty? Yeah, I always do realistic. I just leave it on Bannerlord settings. I just go like that. We're gonna get attacked again.
On my orders! Kill them all!
And again, I'm just gonna speed this up. Actually, we have a spear now. Could help. Just go around picking on people. Oh man. Let's actually stay near our troops so that they have to run through our troops. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know it's a beginner's guide. This is definitely not something I recommend a beginner do, but I'm doing it just to speed this up a little bit. Did that way too early. Oh, come on. We got a short spear. This thing is really short. Oh man, how did that not kill him? And then we're gonna die here. Alright, alright. Yeah, we got kind of lucky we didn't get stabbed earlier. This is a big group, man. Holy crap. This is much bigger than usual. Yeah, we're losing a lot of people. Man, this is... Why is this so tough? I can't reach in. There we go. Yeah, some of these guys, if they're taking 80 damage and not going down, that means they've been completely untouched this whole time. Nobody's touched them once, which is unfortunate. How... There we go. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to focus on getting this done without getting killed. Miss that guy. Yeah, if you notice they start to block, like that guy was gonna block for sure. So I just aimed at his horse instead. Switch at the last second. Oh. Sorry, horse. Not sorry about that one, though. Okay, oh, we lost 5. You know what, though? I was going to say, taking losses at this point is not that big of a deal, though, because we do need to level up our medicine, so it is kind of a necessary evil. And you can cover Steward, Healer, Engineering, you need Scout... Yeah, I need a Scout Companion, correct, Mito. Exactly. Yeah, that's one thing that once you get to this part, it probably makes sense to start focusing on that. Because we have enough money to be able to afford it. Alright, thankfully that's it. We need to find a mine. Actually, we'll go up through the Botanian territory because there's a lot of places that we'll probably be able to get that quest. Alright, where are you? So, clay pits. These aren't having it. Nope, nobody has it. There's one more up here, potentially. Nope, jeez. We are just not having good luck here. There's a mine down here we can check out. Yeah, we don't want to join that guy as a vassal, or as a mercenary. We want to join the guy that we're going to eventually go to. Here we go. Landowner needs... It's labor, so... Nice, I'll take all of them. This is going to be big. This will be like 5k. Yeah, almost 6k. So, did they nerf it? I don't know, you be the judge. Should you be getting 6k in the early game? I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. That's a lot. We've got everything maxed out, so Steward, Medicine, Leadership, and Charm, these are maxed. Again, we're going to max Intelligence out first, and then we'll put everything else into Social. Medicine, for sure. Preventative Medicine is the best perk in this lineup. That is a necessary. When it comes to leadership, I generally default to prisoners of plus tier 4 or higher. Don't worry about battle morale, it's kind of pointless. Just focus on the secondary perk. So tier 1, 2, and 3 prisoners, not really a good one. But 50% recruitment of the higher tier prisoners is really good to have. So we'll go with that. Yeah, we're not going to get caravans because we're going to join as a mercenary, and so they'll end up getting targeted and killed. And it's just a waste of money. So we're not going to really do that. We did lose a lot of troops, so we need to go back and hire some more. $36, that's perfect actually. Let's go top off on our food as well. See if we can get another quest. Oops. So we'll top all these off. Alright, beautiful. So that looks good. We're still making money even after doing all that. And then we have a lot of animals actually. We can have more. Let's get rid of some more pack animals. And then maybe we'll get up to 40. So we need to go to 41. That'll give us 40 troops total. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, we could get Fiend Champions. Why no points into sword or bow? Anonymous, I would recommend as a beginner not to do that. It's not going to help you very much. You can still fight effectively even with a low skill here. You're going to have much better luck, and you'll be able to defend yourself in the mid game much better if you have good charm, leadership, medicine, steward, and engineering. Once we get past tactics and engineering maxed out, you can put points up here into whatever you want. But in the early game, I highly recommend for this specific guide, for the beginner's guide, I recommend doing this. Get tactics, get engineering, and then after that, if you want to go crazy up here, that's fine. Yeah, the amount of effect you can have in battle is just not that great relative to what your troops can do if you have good bonuses. So that's why I usually recommend doing it that way. Okay, what we're going to do is we need to go back and join. I should have done that. That would have given us a pretty big boost to our income. But for some reason I didn't. I don't know what happened there. Because I thought we stopped the guy and talked to him. Maybe I messed up. Now next, do tactics. We're not doing any sieges, so do tactics first and then do engineering last. So tactics next. We're looking for a noble, somebody that we can talk to. Here we go. They let us in. We can talk to this guy. 230. Holy crap. That's very expensive. Wow. So they're actually paying a very good amount. Okay, how do it increase steward and intelligence? So intelligence you increase only when you level up enough. You get attribute points. So every 4 levels, so you see right here your main level, at level 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, etc. You get an extra point to put into attributes, and you just put that into there. If you want to level up your steward, you have to buy different food types and then have troops. So you get steward by how many troops you have and by how many different food groups you have. Once you get past 4, up to 4 groups, you won't get any XP. If you have 5 different food types, you'll get some XP. I recommend having all 9 though. You're going to get the most XP by having all 9 and having a bunch of troops in your party. That'll give you steward XP. What's a good time to set up a caravan? I'm doing Clan Tier 3 because the companion limit. I personally, caravan, the only time to do caravans is if you're not going to be joining as a mercenary or a vassal or starting your own kingdom. Otherwise, they're going to get captured a lot. I mean, you could still do it and you might do okay, but there's a pretty high risk of them getting captured. So I just don't usually recommend doing that. Just do it early game when you're not a vassal or a mercenary. All right, now we need to go find other quests. That one was fine. Oh, you know, we have enough money. We could do yeah, we can buy a what do you call it? A workshop. So in this guide, I'm going to recommend going to Diathma because it's protected. There's a lot of towns that need to fall before Diathma gets attacked. If you have a workshop in a town that gets taken over by an enemy, that workshop is gone, so you lose the money. But in this case, I would recommend Diathema because it's got some protection, and it also has a silversmith, which is going to be worth a lot of money. So workshops, silversmith, 24k. We have just enough to pay for it. We have a little bit of money left over for wages. We should be fine. Yeah, stewardship is good because it increases your party weight, your party size, but I think the perks are much more important than the actual skill itself. There's some perks in here that are really good. Sweatshop's pretty good if you're going to own workshops. That increases your income by a lot. It's good in the early game. Late game, it's kind of pointless. Efficient campaigner is really good. 25% troop wage reduction. That one's very, very good to have. And then the level 275, this one can reduce your wages by a significant amount as well. So you can basically have an army that costs you like 20 or 30% of what it should cost. So you can have really elite troops and not really have to pay anything for them. But yeah, it's not necessary. You can get away without having a good steward. But it does help. What tools do in Bannerlord? Bannerlord, they don't do anything. They're just for selling right now, but at some point he'll introduce something where they actually get used up by workshops, I think. But for now, you just build them to sell. Alright, they're getting attacked by a massive Battanian army. Holy crap. And how many defenders? 600. They have a lot of defenders, though. They might be okay. So at this point, any fight we can take is going to be a good one because it's going to give us influence. So you can see our influence. We're going to get 230 for every influence. So we just made like 600 or 700 gold for that. Very, very strong. And we're still building up our stockpile of tier 3 troops. The melee tier 3. So we'll just keep doing that. And also, we want to find a companion that has some scouting skill, because it's kind of scary not having good vision. How many dev team have you on speed dial? James, nobody, actually. I'm working with 2 people, so I work a little bit with Slavic Magic for Bannerlords, and then there's another game that I'm on an NDA, I can't say anything about, but at some point I will be able to disclose that. And when that game comes out in, I don't know, a year, 2 years, whatever, then that one will be interesting. But yeah, that's about all I could say. Let's see, troop party weight. So again, efficient campaigner is really good. And it also, if we do any raiding, we'll get a lot of stuff from it. Do they add rice farm, horse troops? Yeah, they're going to, I don't know about rice farms, but they will definitely add horse troops. Yeah, alleys are probably better than caravans. I would agree with that, Stefan. For a brand new player that's not very good at combat, I would probably not recommend alleyways because they are kind of hard if you're not good at combat. Will you try out Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Yes, that's the next game, the big game on my list. So I'm trying not to take on any new projects, any new games until I get that done. So I'll probably... Oh, here we go. We can do this. Here's... Oh, we're at war with these guys. I didn't even realize that. Whoops. Yeah, we're in the enemy territory. So let's get back out so we don't get captured. We'll leave them alone. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I walked right by them. So we're with Britannia and the West. Yikes. Actually, you know what I was going to say? This is the next phase. So once you get to clan tier 1, and you become a mercenary, now it makes sense to start attacking villages. Maybe don't raid them if you don't want to mess up relations, but you can raid them. Yeah, KCD got pushed to February of next year, but it's not too far off. I was expecting like November, December anyways, so it's not that far off. Oh, you can cheese it with throwing knives? Yeah, that's true. Again, it's not something I would recommend a brand new player do because it's a little bit more complicated. I'm trying to keep this one as simple as possible. So, hey, Captain Vodka, what's up, man? So when you do this, just hostile action, have them give you goods or recruits. Actually, we could do recruits. We don't have to hire them back.
On my command! Follow me!
And they're gonna have a few troops here.
Attack!
Just saying, man, it's fine. This should be pretty easy battles, though, because the archers aren't going to do a whole lot of damage, and their melee troops are very, very badly outmatched. We can come up here and just block the arrows, at least. We'll just reflect arrows on our shield. And they can't even hit us from point-blank range. There you go. Bingo. Fucking arrows. Alright, pretty easy, and like I said, you're gonna get some influence. We got 6 influence for this. That's like 1,200 gold. 1,200 dinars. Not just that, but we're getting troops out of it for free. Don't take these, they're not worth it. We can keep upgrading, we're getting XP for our troops. And then at the end, because we asked for troops, we can get free troops. So, a bunch of recruits. You gotta be careful though, it does put you in disorganized state, so if there's enemy lords around, you're gonna get, like that, you're gonna get destroyed. So we are faster than them, I'm not too concerned. Oh crap. I had to scratch my eyebrow, my eye was itching. Alright, so luckily I got a pause in. We're gonna have to run. So let's get out of here. We have some troops that don't have mounts, so if we have to, we can get rid of them. Ooh, we just won a big battle somewhere. Nice. Yeah, we need to get enough distance where these guys aren't chasing us so that we can raid another village. I think probably this is far enough. We should be able to raid this one. We'll get more recruits. We'll just keep doing that. Yeah, legionary would be really good. Why are you stockpiling tier 3 troops? Troop wage? Yeah, number 1, it's troop wages, and number 2, I don't know the exact composition that we'll go with. We probably want to go 50-50 Manabliaton, the shock troops, and then the other 50% going shielded troops.
Forward!
And what we can do here, just to get them closer without taking archer fire, we're just going to have them come really close. We'll hide in the ditch.
Infantry!
And as soon as they crest the ridge, we'll charge them. That's a good way to delay the battle a little bit and avoid really taking any casualties. Smack people around a little bit. Yeah, we're taking some losses. It's probably our recruits, which we're going to get back for free right now anyways. This guy's like really focused, man. Go. Alright, we lost. Ooh, we actually lost some other troops too. But it's okay, we got 8 influence out of that. That is huge, I'm telling you, man. You can make so much money doing this, and you can do as many of these as you want as they have towns. Because you don't have to chase people around, right? You just jump right into the action. The only thing is, if you start getting chased by enemy nobles, then it could be a problem, but... we're saving money on recruitment. Alright, doesn't look like the enemy noble's chasing us again, so we're just gonna keep doing it. Oh, they just gave up. If they don't have enough people, yeah, they only have 8 militia, they just give up, they don't resist. And there's that noble, they're still chasing us, so we do have to be careful here. Let's not raid that one. We can come up here and raid some Battanian ones, though. Although we don't want their troops. We can still raid them, we can raid them for goods. So instead, this time we'll go for raid for goods.
On my command!
So if we get across the bridge, we should be alright. And just distract these guys. Yeah, I don't think we're going to take a single loss on this one. Nice. So 5, yeah, almost 5 influence, we'll take it. And like I said, we're stacking up the cash. We want to stack up as much cash as we can because we need to get our workshop online. We need to get a couple more workshops. Now, we haven't sold loot in a while. We're going to have a massive amount of loot here. Actually, we should probably go back up and sell it. Starting to get kind of heavy. Yeah, I'm going to slow down here because we're getting into enemy territory and the odds of us running into another noble is pretty high. Let's see what this is. They're stuck, so they don't want to assault. Oh no, they are assaulting. Well, hopefully it holds out. It looks like they might actually take the town, unfortunately, but not much we can do about it. Like I said, we bought... Oh no, they gave up. They gave up. Yep, they just gave up. So that's why specifically Diathma... Oh, wait a second. Why are they sieging Diathma? There's so many other towns that they have to go to first. That is bizarre. Yeah, how you speeding up the parties? Yeah, I have a couple mods. Just for the live stream to make it a little faster. Alright, let's go ahead and sell our loot, because like I said, we have a lot of loot here. Before we do that, can we get a good companion? No. So we'll sell all the loot. Let's get rid of a lot of the grain, because this place was starved for food for a while. Which means we can get good pricing. Yeah, they don't have any food, so we'll make some good money on the grain. And we have to go somewhere else for food, though. We could potentially get horses. No, we can't. Let's keep going. This is a weird one, man. I haven't seen this many sieges in the test runs that I did. But, you know, that's the thing with Bannerlord. There's a lot of RNG. You don't know what's going to happen. This is not looking good. That castle's probably going to fall. You know, we do need to keep our influence up, though, so we'll keep fighting.
Hear me! Charge!
Like I said, we're just going to sit back. I'll read some chat while we're doing this. How you been moving so fast? The party speed. Oh, yeah. You gotta have as many spare mounts as you have people on foot, and then you'll just speed it up. Oh my, we're still losing people. Yeah, we should probably not be losing people to the looters, but it's alright. Oh, that's not good at all. That might actually fall. Well, maybe not. If they keep building these stupid siege engines, they're gonna just attrition their troops down. So maybe not. Yeah, there's like 100 recruits in there too, so not really the most useful ones. What do we need to do then? Let's go to... I think... Oh, nice. Peace with Britannia. Okay, sweet. So now we should be able to focus on that. I think what we need to do is transition. It's going to be hard. I was thinking we could do some more quests, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to have to transition into something else. Revenue farming. We could do a quest for this guy. Yeah, we might as well. So we have to go to Diathma, the towns, and then talk to the people and get some money out of them. And we're going to refuse to exempt anybody. It'll probably give us some bad relations. Oh, we lost people. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really care if we lose relations, though. Alright, that's one. We gotta go to the other village. It is being sieged, so... I think we're just gonna do it, though. Usually when they're sieged, the AI just doesn't do anything else. So we should be fine. Oh. Yeah, we didn't lose anybody that time. Sweet. There we go. Now we gotta go back to talk to... whatever his name is. Where is he? Oops. Where is our king? Lukon. Saniopa. Yep, so he's down here. Alright, we do have to be careful. We might get captured if we go too fast. I do middle option, takes less time and still gives mercy. Oh, does it? Okay. Yeah, I don't mess with quests that often, so Not sure. Oh, we can catch up right here. He's gonna be slow because he's in an army. Here's your share. Nice. So we still made decent money on that. Everboveski, thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Have a good day. Thanks for streaming and have a community around the game. It's so chill and enjoyable. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, Bannerlord community is very, very good. I tried to I tried covering Bannerlords for a while, and I noticed that game has a lot more of a younger audience. And they were really toxic, man. Holy crap. I haven't seen that much toxicity in a game since I played what do you call it, Dota 2? That game's super toxic, but yeah, so
Well, and who
anyways,
do we have
I don't know
here?
if we could do this one. He may go into enemy territory, so we may have to back off on this one, but we'll still try it. Middle option. I'll try that next time if we get that one again. Yeah, I haven't messed with it. That's good to know. We'll see sees revolt. Well, it doesn't matter. We have to do this one anyways. Dota toxic? Yeah, seriously. One thing I was gonna say, we could start looking for a spouse. I'm probably not gonna do it in this one, just because of how long it takes. Actually, no. Let's just
Who
do
are
it.
you?
One or two people, and if we don't get it, we don't get it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, she doesn't like us that much, does she? Yeah, ineffective. We're not going to get it. Oh, wow. Even the 80% failed. What the heck, man? This lady doesn't like us. Revolt quest is good pay. Yeah, we just took another quest, though, so we got to finish that one, because they're going to run off right now. This lady looks married. No, she's not married. She looks old. She
Who are
definitely
you?
doesn't look 22. Teach the beginner safe scumming. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another 80% failed. Alright, we're just not going to be married in this one. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I'll probably do it in the guide just because it's nice to have, but it's not necessary. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, shoot. That was the wrong one. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we can go back and do this quest then. I was thinking it was the escort merchant. But it was the other one where you had to actually go. Now, Charm, the next perk, Warlord, is very, very good because you're going to get 30% more influence, which turns into 30% more money from our mercenary contract. Let's put another point into tactics. Oh, we can do this one now.
Who are you?
I don't think I've ever done this one either. I'm not even going to read it. Let's just skip it. Whatever. Let's see what it says. So where do we just go out in the countryside? Oh, it'll tell you. I got it. Near Themis. There it is, over there. So we'll go over there and disperse. And another one near Gauss. What do I do now? Do I just go... Is accurate Lord behavior? Yeah. Haven't made a guide about the best gear in the game. I did a gear guide actually, the best armor anyways, maybe not weapons, but Find the party roaming near that village. Got it. Got it. I don't think that's it though, is it? No, that's like an actual enemy lord. Oh, they went... No, so weird. Okay, so we gotta find out where this guy is. Iniosa, so I guess it moved. We're not gonna get there in time, are we? Oh, is it this one? I think that's the one. Let's see if we can do the chat check, maybe. Let's go for the double. Nice, we got it. That's the one we're looking for. Peace broke out? Yeah, something weird happened there. Alright, we got it. And it automatically succeeds, so we don't have to go back to her for it. That paid us 7,600. That's a pretty juicy quest. This one, the double success chance, I think is a good one. We're still at war. Oh my, we lost our workshop. Dude, that sucks, man. We just lost 25 grand. Like, oh man. Yeah, that sucks really bad. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, it happens sometimes. It's just one of those things. Yeah, that's just one of those things. We gotta hopefully get it back and then buy it back, but man, that's gonna set us back a lot. Anyways, what are we, Clan Tier 1? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this whole thing in one stream. Oh, and it crashed. Oh boy. Gotta love Bannerlord. Alright, loading back up right now. Time to cancel the mercenary contract? Not really. We'll probably just keep it because they're gonna take the land back. It's just a matter of time. 49. Oh, interesting. Maybe we'll go back in time to where we didn't lose it. Yeah, we didn't lose it yet. Okay, so we already know that's going to go down the tube. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave. Oh, this one I think we're supposed to let him go out. Caravan ambush, yep. So we're going to let him get attacked. Any day now. There it goes.
On my orders!
Is it crashing because of RTS camera? I don't think so, but I guess it's possible. Because it's crashing at random times when I'm not even doing anything that's associated with RTS camera, so I don't think so. But I guess it's possible. Alright, here we go. We'll make ourselves as wide as possible so we can get them trapped in here. And so we don't get completely shredded by archers. Help stab people as they come in. Alright, let's pick these guys off quickly so we can move on. This should be pretty good money though. Let's get our guys grouped up again. Looking good. The donkey is helping us. He's getting in the way. that's pretty much it. There we go. Yeah, we didn't lose anybody, and we got, again... Oh, we didn't... That's right, we didn't join. That's fine. You're having issues with better smithing and diplomacy? Interesting. I don't have those right now. No, I don't have them active. Yeah, I have a very, very simple mod list on this one. It's just stuff to speed up the game. And they usually, when RTS crashes, it'll crash on a specific battle. Why is this locked? Yeah, that should definitely not be locked. That's a pretty crappy sword. Typically, RTS will crash on me when I'm at a specific scene. Like if I go into a siege and there's a bug there, it'll crash then. But it won't crash for... It won't typically crash otherwise. Do we still have our workshop? Yeah, we still have the workshop. It's just making no money because it's being sieged. That's fine. As long as we don't lose it, I guess that's the important part. We're running out of some stuff. I don't really have that much food here. 45. Yeah, we need more mounts though. With better time, what hotkey do you use to speed up the battle? It is 4, I believe. Yeah. So 1 through 4. So pause, play, fast forward, and then extra fast forward. It crashed after you became a mercenary both times. Not immediately after. But yeah, sort of. Like I said, I ran this test offline yesterday a couple times. I think I went through it maybe 3 times or 4 times, and I didn't crash at all. Sorry, I didn't crash that much. It's crashing a lot more now that I'm streaming it, so I think it might have something to do with that. It's probably CPU related. Oh, there we go. So Diathma fell. But we don't lose our silversmith because we stopped. We stopped our contract, so that's fine. Nobody has any food here. What the heck, man? They're all out of stuff. I forgot to check. Let's get some horses. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep it simple. We'll just go Midland Palfrey only. Let's go up to 60. There we go. So we got 60, and I forgot we need to get a companion that has scouting. We also need to get another companion that has skills for running a party, because we're going to be running a party in the somewhat near future. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. I don't want to... Can't be bothered with that. Okay, let's keep going. So at this point, I don't know what's going to happen with this war. I guess we could join these guys, but they're probably going to start losing all these fiefs back. It's usually what happens. They burn their whole army, taking a fief or 2, and then they lose it back. So we can stay here near Lucan and try and help them out, I guess. I don't know. But we'll take an escort merchant caravan, though. Take that. Okay, we don't want to be a mercenary for anybody. What's the hotkey for RTS speed up physical battles? So I have it tied to my mouse. When you first load the game up with that, go into like a town or a village or something, and then press the key L, and then you can assign a hotkey yourself. Yeah, I recommend doing your own hotkey, especially if... Oh, crashed again, dude. This is so annoying. Yeah, so if you press the L key, you need to change the setting from slow down to speed up. So it defaults as slowing the game down, but if you press L, you can configure it to speed the game up to 3 times speed. So go in there, assign a hotkey, and then change it. Change up the speed up time as well. Yeah, this is really bad. That's the third time it's crashed. OBS crashed once. It's making it very challenging to get anything productive done. Right, so Dathma still hasn't gone. Here, I'll show you right now. So just go into any town. Walk around town. Or a battle, fight looters or something. And once you get to that screen, you press L, and it brings up this menu. This slow motion factor, it starts off down here. Just move it all the way to the right. That'll speed it up by 3x. And then configure your hotkeys is this button up here. So you just do only those two things, leave everything else the same, and you should be fine. Alright, we're naked again, huh? Hey, Kadu. Been watching for a while. 2 weeks ago. Finally finished my Botania campaign. Oh, nice. We started a new one, and I'm asking what culture should I pick? Oh, you will start a new one. Which culture you should pick? You did Botania already. Maybe try... Empire's pretty fun. I think Empire's fun because you have a lot of options for where you expand. So... What hotkey makes you crash the game? Yeah, I don't know. It could be better time because it's usually crashing on the campaign map when I push the fast forward. Actually, let me try it. Let me save. I'm going to reload real quick and turn that mod off and just see if it helps at all. It's kind of annoying to have to go slow, but, you know, if that's what's causing the crash, then it'll be good to at least get rid of that. So better time, I'm going to turn back off, and we'll start it again. Yeah, I think horse archers are fun in the beginning, but they get pretty tedious. It's kind of boring because you just hit and run the whole time, and it's, I don't know. I feel like it's not that interesting, but it is very effective though. Okay, let's see. So we got rid of our better time mod, so fast forward's not going to be there. It's fine. We should be pretty fast here. But we still have prisoners.
You got a pro. On my command.
Actually, I should have auto-resolved this. Okay, back up. Oh man, the game feels so much slower now. Oh, do they have the quest? They do. We need a few more though. He's gonna ask for like 10 to 12. We don't have enough. Yeah, we have 8. So we'll try and catch a few more looters or something. We got a lot of debuffs to our movement speed, but can't do much about most of them. We can pick up a few more troops, though. So Dathma fell. Lucon's getting swallowed, so they're going to lose this. Yeah, Lucon might actually get pushed off the map here. Where's the best places for Train the Troops quest? They're just seem random. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to which towns have them. But once you get it, just fight looters and distract them. Distract the looters so those guys can go get some kills. Nope, it is definitely not that mod because it's crashing again right now. Yeah, it just crashed again. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna give it one more try, and if it keeps crashing, then I'm just gonna have to call it a day because this is just not productive. So I turn better time back on because clearly that's not the one causing the crashing. It's better than sand, yeah. Turn on your acting skills. Let's try it again. Do you do tournaments? I do usually, but not in this one. We don't have any combat skills, and it's going to be kind of difficult to expect a brand new player to be able to win a tournament with zero skills all around. So I'm going to recommend against it unless you're very, very good at combat. Alright, these tools, we don't really have any tools. I'm pulling it down to Intel CPU or drivers. It's never crashed on your AMD. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I was crashing a lot with other games too, but then I did some updates and it's been fine since then, but I still think it might be the CPU. Ooh, bandit base. Okay, so here's another one. Let's do this before it crashes again. So when you do bandit base, this is a really good quest to have, even in the early game. As long as you have at least 9 or 10 troops, then what you're going to want to do is you have all your tier 3 guys. Before you go to your tier 3 and upgrade 9 of these, because you can only take 9 in with you, and then it's just super easy. We're going to attack. These guys are all going to be selected.
Attack!
Now, for certain maps, you could just have them go on their own, or you can have them follow you. Just do F1, F2. This map is really good for charging, but if you have that wide open archer map, then I recommend having them follow you instead. Because sometimes they can get separated, and then they'll have a harder time. Oh, are you kidding me? We got smacked. Okay, so we'll just keep our shield up. Like I said, we're going to speed through this as fast. Lovely. OBS crashed, but we got it back up. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're full of all kinds of problems today. I don't know what is going on. I think it might be CPU related. Yeah, I might have to switch to AMD if this thing doesn't fix, but... There we go. So like I said, this is pretty easy, and then on the last battle, don't fight it solo, just do the option on the bottom. Do you let a trader open a stall in the market? I would generally not let the trader open a stall unless you're importing something that they are going to be putting on the market. So in general, you don't, yeah, you probably don't want that guy to do it because he needs to be focusing on stocking the market with stuff. So don't fight duels.
Kill them all!
And then just get up here quick so they don't shoot arrows at you guys. And then you can distract pretty easily. I haven't lost a single troop doing this, and I've probably taken out maybe 10 or 15 bandit layers. So I know it's a very repeatable process. And again, you don't have to have any skill to do it. You just make sure you have enough high tier troops, and then F1, F3, and then you're good to go. Now there's some troops here we could take. I don't think we're going to take these this time. What I would recommend doing, if you're a mercenary or a vassal, take them and then donate them. If you don't want to use them, just donate them to somebody's garrison, and then you can convert them into influence. We will take these guys though, because they will turn into a quest for a lot of money. So we'll take that. I also like this shield more. Yeah, I like that more than the flat heater. There we go. We got 3,000 gold for that. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on around here. You have non-Steam Bannerlord, you want to install mods? I don't know. I've only done it for Steam, so I couldn't tell you. Is that fast forward a mod or is it available vanilla? It's a mod, Kadu. It's called RTS Camera. Any tips on a bandit-only playthrough and recommended mods? Yeah, I would focus heavily on the archers because they're quite good. I would probably go archer and sea raiders. So sea raider for your front line and then archers for your back line, and then you should be able to take on just about everybody. Or you can go step bandits and just get a big group of horse archers and just do hit and run tactics. Those are pretty good. Are the mods enabled in the Bannerlord launcher? Yeah, everything's enabled. So I don't know what's going to happen with this war. We want to still be a mercenary, but it's going to be tough if the people we want to be a mercenary for are fighting, and then we're going to end up losing this. So we don't want to lose our town. Let's come see how they're doing. Yeah, they lost a lot of prosperity too, which sucks. That means that our workshop's not going to be making much money. Yeah, it's zeroed out. So war is really bad for your workshops if there's a lot of sieges going on. Okay, this place luckily got restocked with food. We are running low, so keep everything above, at least above 10. We don't have enough mounts. Shoot, we gotta buy some mounts. Let's go do that. Yeah, that sucks. We're not gonna be making any money here, but what can you do? Oh, there's Gyarios. You know what we could do is just join this guy. Let's just join him. If the town gets sieged again, we'll figure it out.
Forgive me, what?
140? Wow. The other guy was paying us 230. He's a cheap bastard, isn't he? Plays the evil bandit, a good bandit is an oxymoron, even if... Yeah. Yeah, Fubri is a really good mod for banditry. It makes it so much more fun. Okay, so... I don't know what's gonna happen here. Maybe they'll take it back, maybe they won't, but whatever. Like I said, this is just a dry run anyways. It's not gonna be a full-on campaign, so... Intel 13 or 14 gen, it's an i9. I think it's 13. It's a 1390. Sorry, 13900F. I believe it's 13900F. And I'm pretty sure it's 13th gen, but I'm not positive. Oh, sorry, 13th, and it's an i9. Hey, fan. Let's go see what's happening down here. Oh, they took the castle back. Yeah, see, they're starting to take some stuff back. So this is probably going to get lost at some point. Okay, not going to do any Art of the Trades because that doesn't really help us that much. It's an easy quest to do, but I don't know. Yeah, we're still not making money on this workshop. We got this town was under siege for quite a while, so that's a big problem. Alright, this guy does have a quest.
It's been...
Scout enemy garrisons. I don't think that the war is going to last much longer, so it's probably not worth it. Oh, nice. Here, we can... Oh, you idiot. Why didn't you go out? There's no way he wins this. Zero chance he wins this. And I think if we help, it's not going to make that big of a difference. We don't have the right troop type to swing the balance of the battle. So, let's just wait in town. If they try and siege it down, maybe we can help with the auto-resolve. Oh, they're running. Oh no, he's running. Yeah, Lucon's trying to get out. Yeah, he's pretty much gone. Alright, we'll help defend. No, they're gonna run off. So there goes Lucon. A bunch of people are getting snapped up. Oh boy. Well, if they siege, we could just leave our mercenary contract. And then join them up again. We just keep switching sides. Yeah, here we go. Are they going for it? There's 249 defenders. It may not be enough. Now, if we get in there and help, if we do an auto-resolve, we might be able to defend it. It's going to be close, but I don't know. This one, discarded weapons are pretty good, because we skipped the one for discarded armor, so you can just take the weapon one and discard those if you want to level up your troops. Let's think about this for a sec. Watching is maybe want to start a new save. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Suffer through the early game? Yeah, no, it's kind of tedious, but... Alright, how about this? We're gonna defend. If we win the siege, we'll keep going. If we lose the siege, we'll cut the stream off. How about that? So let's see what kind of luck we'll have here. If we... Oh boy. That's not looking good. Although there are more people coming to help. Might be okay. Nope. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. The only chance we get here is if we send troops. I don't know if it's gonna be enough though. No, we're barely getting 2 to 1. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, we could have recruited the prisoners, but again, you know, getting an extra 5 against, you know, 900 troops is not gonna, it's not gonna be enough. But anyways, the game's crashing a bunch, and it's kind of pissing me off. I think I got just about what I needed. We got to Clan Tier 1. Clan Tier 2 is pretty straightforward. You basically just hunt down enemy small parties, the small nobles. And then, yeah, you know, we could fight it. Actually, we could fight it. I know we have a better chance if we auto-resolve, but fighting it'll be more fun to send it off that way. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Follow your sergeants!
Alright, we gotta find... Are there... Do we even have siege engines? We don't. Let's see if we can find some rocks or something we can throw at people. See if we have some stones here. Archer barrel. Yeah, there's only this one right here. We'll try and use them before the AI starts using them. We'll have to let them get kind of close. Oh boy, there goes our rock. Yep, so we're getting nailed. So we'll let him get a little closer, and then we'll start throwing some rocks at him. Yeah, this siege is not going to end well. Oh. And we're about to die. Jeez, man. Alright, we'll let him come in then. Alright, here they come. Wait, how did we hit our own guys? Maybe some of our guys fell off the wall or something. Come on, game. Yeah, I mean, every little bit helps, but this is just too little too late. That's not gonna be enough. Yeah, they are climbing up the walls. Let's actually... We'll help right here, maybe. Go. I don't know what side... Oh, are they backing out? Yeah, there's zero chance we're gonna win this. But... maybe we'll get some kills at least. I think this is probably gonna fall pretty fast. Oh wait, are those enemies? Or are those ours? Can't even tell which one's ours. I think these might be enemy troops, actually. Yep, those are all enemy troops. Oh man, they're very high tier as well. Well, that's not gonna get in well. Got elite cataphracts, legionaries. Alright, if we can get like a 1v1, we could take some of them out, but they're just gonna keep swarming, I think. 6 damage. Beat his shield down. Alright, how are we doing? Looks like we're holding over there, but this is gonna be the problem. They're just gonna swarm us. I guess we'll just hold the middle.